Welcome to the final part of Kirby 64. Time to save Ribbon's home planet. And the first level, it might seem a bit familiar. Oh, hang on, I see Cake.
Cake! It's very much like a standard Kirby level. Bam! Oh, have we seen that one before?
No, we haven't. Spike in bombs turns you into an explosive Gordo.
Oh, that's awesome.
But the first level of Ripple Star is basically the first level of Pop Star again. Just different enemy placement.
Alright, glad to see for the last, most challenging level, it starts with the easiest one.
The level itself, most of the planet really, is not hardest, actually.
Well, what one would predict to be the hardest, anyway.
The crystal shards are all even in the same place. It's just with this shard, you need the bomb Gordo in order to get the one that, in Pop Star 1, you just needed a regular bomb.
Oh, Jesus! That pulled you into it.
A little harder to kill than the guy who just sat there.
I love that. That dragon guy might be my favorite enemy.
I'm not really sure why they did this.
Me either.
Did they know that Pop Star 1 would be iconic while they were developing it?
This will be like the new World 1-1 from Super Mario Brothers. In the year 2016, we'll make Kirby Maker for the Nintendo. Whoa, you.
Kill him early.
Nice.
It's like Adeline was whispering something to her sandwich.
You know you're my favorite, right?
Oh, this looks spooky.
Kiki looks sad. Yeah, so level 1 was just the nice, pleasant outskirts of Ribble Star. Level 2, we get to the actual corrupted parts.
That building back there looked like Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
You need to come here with electricity to get this shard. Right at the beginning.
I hope you don't die from all the electrical currents you create in that water.
Yeah. That would be kind of a cool effect. You bring electricity into water, you zap it and kill everything.
That would be nice. I don't know if this game would ever be that complex. Help! 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 That didn't help!
I freed you from your pain.
Ah, guess you're right. Now I'm up in fish heaven, which is just a bunch of fucking water.
He's so happy. And I kill him.
Well,
For a second there, I thought Boulder was gonna roll after me and it gotta go the other way.
me too. I thought it was just like, well, gotta find a different way.
I question why that's there. I feel like that was supposed to be something more, and then they forgot to make anything more.
I did that so I'd look more like the hero.
We already ride on your back.
I know, but I just need that little bit extra. Want to ride on my back now?
Sorry, I can't swim.
World's shittiest penguin. That's why I have to be king. It helps with my self-esteem.
Oh, dodge that. There's another shard hidden somewhere in this maze. I think we gotta look for some water. There's the water.
We need to look for some water. Here it is.
and then you need to swim to the left. It feels like there'd be more walls around here, but there isn't. It's just a big pool. So you can pretty much swim all the way to the left and get the shard. Music is spooky.
Yeah, this planet's a bit fucked. And if Kirby tradition is anything to go by, the final boss of this game is going to be some fucking monstrosity.
Hell yeah, Adeline. Yadeline.
Yeah!
Oh, be careful. Remember to bring a boomerang to get that shard. And then continue on with your reign of destruction.
Again with the yeah! Now, if Adeline can get here so much sooner than you can, why can't she do something? Paint a giant gun and shoot whatever's causing this.
Nah, whatever. Usually when I aim for the card and I miss, I get that green star. I don't know why.
It likes you.
Now, Ripple Star is actually shorter than the last few levels. It's as long as Pop Star, which means it's only 3 levels and a boss, so this is the final bit before the boss.
Wow. You weren't kidding. This was so short.
It's got a rockin' jazz track, though.
Bam, bam.
And all this level is just rooms full of enemies.
Reminds me a little of Mega Man. Except instead of Robot Masters, it's a bunch of fucking enemies.
Boomerang is pretty useful here, at least for this first level, because they're all on the ground. I've gained a little bit more of an appreciation for jazz lately. So I'm particularly enjoying this track.
It's some wacky jazz.
It's almost free jazz.
Yeah.
Composer's probably having a field day doing this one.
I feel like he just, threw a bunch of ink at a giant piece of paper at a wall and wrote the notes where they landed.
Except for this one, which is like 2 notes.
Some very consistent ink.
I have to kill you. I can go under you, but I have to kill you. Now, it doesn't stick out, but that carpet is actually a place where you need a combo.
Oh yeah, it's got two different colors.
Yep, you need fire and spike, which is the fire arrows. I want the saber. So I'm purposefully skipping that one, actually, because there are actually 2 endings to Kirby 64.
Oh god.
You get one depending on if you've gotten all the shards, or if you didn't get all the shards. So we're gonna see the quote-unquote bad ending first.
Kirby beats the boss, but everyone dies anyway. Good job, Kirby.
Apparently those mummy eyes are called mumbies, which is something. Bam! I like that as you go up, this room with the Christmas tree or whatever, it progressively gets to night.
You're going into space.
I killed that thing in a way I didn't intend.
It's the best way to kill things. In new, creative ways.
Damn.
Dang, Flabbit.
I can't believe I died in this level. It's not hard. I'm just being dumb. Lightning will definitely help with that, though. I just sit somewhere and wait for them to get into force field.
Yeah, right? The lightning bolt. Whoa, whoa. Oh, or that. Whoa, wah, yo.
Why I oughta. Oh, it's the little ineffectual guys from the first level.
The little ineffectual guys. You better kill them.
There we go. That wasn't that hard.
One last time.
Eat this chicken I really love and will never eat again.
Oh shit, here we go.
This is Miracle Matter.
That's an awesome name.
It is by far the hardest boss in the entire game. It is incredibly tough. It transforms into each of the base powers that you can gather.
Oh, that's cool.
And when it's in one of these powers, the only damage it can take is from that power. If you do a combo, it can take damage, but it will not take damage from any other powers.
That's so cool.
No, it's not. It's really hard and really annoying.
Oh, that sucks.
For this first part, I don't know how many takes it took me to do this. I game overed at least once, I know that. You can tell because I'm down to 2 lives.
Right. You were at 8 a second ago.
So basically, when I got the rock powers, I just stayed as Golem Kirby for a while, just to power through some of the harder ones. Like, the lightning one is especially difficult for me. I'm very bad at dodging the blasts. Cutter is actually really easy, barely tries attacking you.
Gotta kill the evil Wi-Fi symbol.
Bubbles doesn't look like it, but those are actually bombs.
They don't look like it.
There, when he explodes like that, it means you've done the 3 hits that's required for each of the powers, and he's not going to do the power anymore.
Whoa!
Ice is probably the easiest.
Yeah, holy shit.
He barely tries attacking you.
You absolutely clobberized him.
I don't know what I was doing there.
Yeah, me either. Like, it looked like you just needed to stand there.
Fire isn't too hard. He only attacks you in a horizontal or a vertical path. He does it a couple times, but... the lightning is the hardest, because the lasers he shoots 3 of them, and they bounce around. And until he's fired 3 of them, they're going to keep flying around. But you can see as you do damage to him, the eyes on his body disappears.
Oh, you almost got him.
I think I just have lightning left. Which is the hard one. Lightning was always the one that killed me. One, 2 more.
Yeah, a little more cutter. One more hit on the lightning.
This boss is so hard. I cut out so many takes.
Woo! Nice. That did look really challenging.
So we got like 99% of the shards.
Yeah, we pretty much just missed that one in under the rug, and probably like a few others in other levels that I missed.
No, just that one.
Oh, okay then.
But we scared away dark matter at least. So Ripple Star is saved. Ah, Darky Queen.
Why is he going with DDD? Oh, Kirby's going too. I thought they were all leaving except Kirby. Aw, DDD, he's so sad. His snow puffer is poking out the window.
And off they go home. But why is this the bad ending? Because dark matter's not gone.
Oh, Shart! Oh, Crystal Shart!
The queen is still possessed. Not that anything else happens, but that's just a signal. No, you've still got one left. So I came back with the fire arrows to get that last shard.
Let's get it.
And there we go, that's all of them. Unfortunately, you still have to fight Miracle Matter one last time.
Ah, damn.
I think it was even harder the second time for me. I just could not get this boss down. But I managed it.
What a bastard.
Oh, thank you for the tomato. You actually need that,
Really?
because the game's not over now.
What?
But we know this is the good ending, because we don't just scare away dark matter. We fucking kill it.
Oh, yeah. Explosive matter.
Goose. And then the dark matter that was in her actually creates a secret final level, level 7, Dark Star. But Kirby's got a phone!
Hey, Julie, you will never believe how my day's been going.
Classic Warp Star. It's not a Kirby game without a Warp Star. So here we go. Dark Star is just like one single level and then the true final boss. And again, it's just with the little ineffectual guys.
All these hexagons.
Oh, thought Waddle Dee was an enemy.
Oh, you need that.
Not really. The final boss is easier than Miracle Matter.
Of course it is, because this game runs backwards.
Thank you, DD.
Oh, I was hoping you'd take a few more steps forward so I could finally end it.
What a face. Oh, it's an eye. This is O2. In other words, 02. 0 is the final boss of Dreamland 3, which has been resurrected, so it's time to kill it one last time.
Oh my god, it's an axolotl sigilif.
I had some trouble first time, and I did die once.
No.
But I like that our power is a combination of Ribbon and the crystals,
Ah, cool.
which is basically Ribbon's hanging onto Kirby, and we shoot crystals into O2's eye. It took me a while to figure this out, but you can actually control where you're facing O2. So right now, I'm just moving around the screen to shoot him in the eye and avoid his eye blasts. But after a point he changes, I shoot him in the eye enough, I can then move upwards over onto his head and shoot the halo. You'll hit him in the Band-Aid, which is like where his weak point was in the previous game, which is a nice little callback. And then you need to shoot him in the cactus crotch. Shoot off the tips of his wings, and then shoot him there. It's bizarre.
Yeah, this is a weird dude. It doesn't look like you're doing any damage to him. The bar is staying the same.
It does take a little while to whittle him down.
Oh my god.
I feel like the boss would be better if it was better conveyed that you can't actually move around the 3D space and get to other parts of them. Because it doesn't look like it does unless you force it. There we go, actually doing damage to him.
Because like at this point, it looks like he's the one who's moving, not you.
Yeah. But I am actually the one moving around. I'm sure the spiky plant poking out of his butt refers to something. I don't know what.
Some weird Kirby thing. This Kirby is a very weird series.
gas out of him. One more round. I'd be impressed with anyone who could one-cycle him. He's really not hitting me.
No, not really.
Once I figured out I could move to the side, he hasn't really landed many hits on me.
Get the cactus crotch.
The crotch disc. And up he goes for good this time.
That was my Mississippi uncle's name.
Crotch disc.
Yeah.
Like Cletus, but more vindictive.
More angry at the world.
Hooray.
Yay!
And now just a blatant Star Wars reference.
Oh, the Waddle Dee didn't fit.
And a smooch for Kirby. Oh, and he fell over and broke his back. A true ending for a hero.
That was a cute little, unevenly fun adventure.
Yeah. It's a good game. It hasn't aged too well. It's aged better than a lot of N64 games. It was Shinichi Shimomura's final game, I think, ever. He directed Dreamland 2 and 3 and this. And like I mentioned, fans kind of consider it the Dark Matter trilogy, because it was Shimomura's trilogy, the 3 games that he directed, and it was all about Dark Matter, and then that was it. Which is kind of odd.
Yeah. What an odd game to go out on, but you know what? It was a fine game. It can only age so poorly when it's a 2D platformer. But it does look like it could be fun, like if you could find it for cheap, or if you could get it on like the Wii U Virtual Console or something. It looks like it'd be a fun few hours.
Sakurai was a voice actor? And I like that we get cute little, I guess, concept art, or at least character art in the credits.
Yeah.
Maybe painted by Adeline.
Yeah, that doesn't look anything like the final game. That eye looks in pain.
Yeah.
Oh, I need some clear eyes.
I ate my reward crystal.
It tasted like a crystal.
I don't know what I expected.
I expected some blueberries. I don't know about you.
But before we end the LP, there are some extras I want to show off. Ooh. We can look at all the cards I collected. Collected a few of them.
Blah.
Look how Wiggly is.
Oh, wiggly.
Oh!
Oh!
Sir Kibble, there it is.
Yeah.
Oh, leave me alone.
Cha-cha. I was right, actually.
I love it. Garfy. Hoopa.
Pupa.
Oh, okay.
And in theater, you can rewatch any of the cutscenes that you already saw.
Waddle Dee? Waddle on.
And of course the sound check, so we can listen to the soundtrack and sound effects if we wanted.
Add some death metal to this image.
And Kirby's expression actually changes depending on what he's listening to.
Not for explosions, I see. It's quite okay with that.
For the music, at least.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, nice.
There we go. I like for the harder ones, he squints his eyes.
Yeah!
You also unlock a boss rush, where you have to fight them all unarmed.
Wow, that sounds horrible.
It is. I didn't bother.
Did you get anything for beating it?
Maybe. But again, I didn't bother.
Yeah, it could go fuck itself.
Except defeat.
Except...
And all his friends just stare at him.
Oh my god!
It's hopeless.
Jeez.
I hadn't shown it. You can actually change the little display you have at the bottom of the screen.
Oh, neat. I like games where you could do that. It's so pointless, but something I appreciate.
And something that's in most Kirby games is a little selection of minigames you can play. And you can play as any of your friends. Versus a little hop game. It's very hard to fail this, even if you cock up like I do a lot. You got a single jump and you got a double jump. I guess the idea is to double jump as much as you can until you get up near the puddles. At which point you want to single jump until you're right next to it and then double jump over it. Also watch out for frogs.
Don't. Yeah, you couldn't have avoided anything there.
Interesting that this is the only place in the game where this theme turns up.
Really? I guess Gourmet Race has always been a Gourmet Race specific theme, I think. I may be totally wrong on that, actually.
But I still gotta wait here for the computer to finish.
Ugh. Alright, Kirby, pick it up. God damn it. This is why it's hopeless, Kirby.
And if you win, you get stars.
Bumper crop bump.
There are multiple difficulties for this. For food, I gotta go for Kirby.
Yeah.
Now, in this level, you can actually switch places with the people around you.
Yeah, you can totally fuck them over.
Shove them out of the way. I am playing on easy. Because I don't care that much, I just wanted to show these off.
Yeah, these are pretty standard, it seems.
Them hopping in with the shocked faces, that's what happens when you press the button to switch, but there's nobody next to you.
How long does this go for?
You'll know when we've reached the end. They don't give you a timer.
I like to imagine that's what it says in the instructions. You'll know when you reach the end.
Speeds up a little over time. Until eventually the entire tree falls.
Oh, dunk.
Or at least everything on the tree. Oh, Waddle Dee actually shoved me out of the way.
What a bitch.
I could just sit here and let them collect all the fruit. I've won.
Bobbidi bobbidi bobbidi. Now I can beat Kirby.
The final minigame has a bit more strategy to it. I'm gonna be Waddle Dee for this.
Ooh.
We're on kind of a checkerboard, as it were.
Oh my god!
Yeah, you press a button, every block directly in front of you changes to a color, and then all the blocks drop.
That's kind of awesome.
You want to catch your opponents on those blocks and make them fall, and that's how you run out their health. Last person standing wins.
This is awesome. I'd like to see this in a Mario Party game or something.
This one especially feels Mario Party. Feels a little easier to trap people.
This is tense. I'm just like paying attention now.
Like, you drop a line next to an enemy, they just straight up kill themselves. But you drop a line next to one of your opponents, and then you drop a line right next to them. Because it takes a while for the blocks to come back.
Winnerdy.
And the last thing I want to show, first we're seeing the different display. I never showed what happens when you combine fire and ice. You turn to an ice cube that immediately melts.
I think I've actually seen this before. Like, way back in the day. Oh, it actually does stuff.
It actually does damage. It feels like, for it to truly be a joke, though, it should do nothing. So I'm almost disappointed in that.
Yeah, come on.
Sadly, Yoshi couldn't be here to see that, because I feel like that was one of his favorites.
Rock the fuck out with Kirby in the last few moments of this LP.
Yep, that's it for Kirby 64. Thank you all for watching, everyone.
Yeah, it was a fun one. I kind of want to play more Kirby games now, see what like the rest of them are like, because there's a ton of them, and only a few are like really consistently talked about. Again, this isn't one of them, so it was nice to kind of see it all the way through.
Planet Robobot, I've heard, is really good. I'm considering checking that one out.
Yeah, I heard it's fantastic.
But for the next LP, I'm probably not going to do another filler. I think we're finally going to start Yoshi's LP of Star Fox Adventures.
You guys better get ready for that. It's gonna be so good.
The LP.
Yeah.
The game itself...